The line is going through the points 0, 60 and 10, 80. So I can work out the equation of that line by working out the gradient, which will be the change in the y divided by the change in the x. So the gradient of that line is 2. I can already see that the y-intercept is 60. So we get the equation y equals 2x plus 60. That's the equation of the straight line. We're then told we've got a curve that goes through 0, 0, 6, 0, and again 10, 80. So I'm first going to focus on these two roots. The fact it goes through at 0 tells me x minus 0. And the fact it goes through at 6 tells me that x minus 6 is a factor. And there could be a number at the front there multiplying each of those two factors. Now clearly that x minus 0 is just x. I don't need that minus 0. So far I've got the equation of my quadratic looking like that. But we were also told that it goes through the point 10, 80. So I know that my y-coordinate is 80 when the x-coordinate is 10. We've then got the 10 times 4, which is 40, and that allows me to see that the a must be 2. And that's what gets me the equation of the quadratic, which I've just left it in its bracket form. You could expand it if you wanted to. I've just left it as it is. Right, now I've got my quadratic and I've got my straight line. I can use those to define the region R. The region R is underneath the straight line. So all of the y values will be less than the straight line. There will also be all the y values that are above the quadratic curve. So the y values will need to be above this. So I've written this answer in two different ways. I've said that y has to be less than or equal to the straight line, because region R is below the straight line. And the y values need to be bigger than or equal to the quadratic, because the region R is above the quadratic. So this is one way of me writing my answer. Or underneath, I've just combined those two things. I've said that the y values need to be bigger than the quadratic, but less than the straight line, and I've written that just in one big inequality. Writing your answer in either way is absolutely fine.